Zamabhele Ntshangase is an award-winning designer and creative hailing all the way from Port Shepstone. The brains behind Belle Couture joins us to chat about her dazzling work that continues to grace South African runways. Her looks can easily be described as bordering on avant-garde coupled with extravagance. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Zamabhele, oh, first of all, I must say, we share a name, girl.
Yeah,
Zamatembe.
Same WhatsApp group.
Same WhatsApp group. And you know, this connection goes even further when it goes to fashion. But I want to pick your brain, the brains behind the dazzling designs that we see on runways. I mean, who is Uzama?
Zamabhele is a young girl coming from Port Shepstone. I am excited by the small things in life. I look at the fashion industry. I look at them as I take inspiration from the fashion eras, from pop culture, from everything that you can think about in life. So Zamabhele grew up in Port Shepstone. I went to high school there. I've graduated with a diploma in public relations. And then I realized that, no, this is not the full for me. So I then branched out to fashion design.
What was it about fashion and what was it about that space that just kept calling you?
Well, growing up, my mom was a dressmaker. We used to wear clothes from leftover cushion covers, material. So that's where the love literally came from.
That is so creative. I wouldn't have thought of that. Talk about repurposing. I love that.
Yeah. So from there onwards, I realized that, no, actually, fashion has been in my family since, like, back then. So I decided to enroll myself in a design school at Belle Couture Academy of Fashion Design. That's where I did my 2-year diploma. And being with the design school, it has literally opened a lot of doors for me. The experience that I got from that design school and the opportunities that are there. I always encourage upcoming designers to never look down on fashion, because most people think that fashion design is just about dressmaking. There's a whole lot that comes within the industry.
And that's exactly what you do. You are very hands-on when it comes to the creation of your designs, the intricacies, the attention to detail. You truly take your time, and you're not one of those designers that kind of outsource people to do the work for you. You're hands-on and you do it yourself.
Well, I'm always like sweating in my studio. Yeah, so I pride myself with every single garment that I put the thread on. I do it with love. And I believe that you have to do your garments, give it love, so that when the customer is wearing it, it will literally show that this was made with love. You know, it's not something that was made in 60 seconds, you know, so.
But how long does it take to put a garment together?
At least a day.
A day, wow.
There would be your simple, basic shapes, but for the avant-garde, the couture stuff, that would take probably like 6 months. It depends on the type of design.
That is commitment to your craft,
the type of layering, and even the attention to detail, as you said. Because I believe with each and every designer, there is a signature. So that signature is the one that makes you stand out from every designer. So.
And I think that it's that standing out that you do so effortlessly that has just continuously given you these nods, accolades, and of course increased your credentials as a designer. How does it feel to be acknowledged and looked up at as one of the inspirations to the fashion industry right now in South Africa?
Yo, I still don't believe it myself. I look up to myself as well. Well, with the achievements that I've got, it has put me in a spot where I have to appreciate where I come from. I have to appreciate textiles, not only textiles, even the model that carries my garments. Because without that model that carries my garments, it wouldn't stand out from the rest. So I really appreciate my achievements thus far. winning the Durban Fashion Fair Rising Star from last year, and also receiving the Best Haute Couture design in school on my year of graduation. So I take those as big achievements for me.
I'm sure those were like very goosebump moments for you and out-of-body moments. And I want to see the fashion that has gotten you all these accolades, and of course what brings you here today, Belle Couture. I'm keen to get into some of these garments. I see a lot of bold colors. You haven't strayed away with playing with fabrics as well, and textures. Do you want to talk us through the first look?
This look was inspired by the Victoria era. I took more detail for the corset. The love for red was mostly to say that you can be bold, you can be passionate, and you must know that red is for encouragement, it's for passion, it's for love, it's romantic. So it's up to you how you look at the theme itself. Because red for me really stands out from the rest. It's a color for danger. It's a color that says, I'm a showstopper.
And a showstopper this next model is. I mean, there is no room that she can walk in and be ignored. That beautiful, it looks like almost a flower-esque piece that's on her hip. Talk us through this look.
This look was inspired by layers. When I pull the cabbage, so that's where I got the inspiration for the detail that's on the side. I looked at how layered it is, the cabbage itself. And when you pull out those layers, it's not necessarily, like straight or anything. It takes its own shape. So that's where I was like, you know what? Let me... Yeah,
I know, Zama, indeed, you are inspired by everything around you. You truly are. I mean, we see that in your work by the flair and the fun, and this just says to me, fire.
Fire, danger. This one is not for your everyday girl. This one needs a lot of courage. This one was inspired by love. It was inspired by sass and razzmatazz. It says it all. I love the flowy feeling of it. It's very soft and also holds that hard texture to it.
Yeah, I love that. I love the play with material here. And of course, as you said, this is not for someone who is shy at all or someone who wants to kind of go under the radar. This is someone that says, ring the alarm, I am here. Yeah. We've got one last piece though, or two more rather, that we just kind of want to look through. This one is a bit of a deeper, darker red, and I see the use of velvet. Is that velvet?
Yeah, it's velveteen. With this one, it's actually a cocktail dress. The tail is detachable, so it's for that spontaneous lady who loves checking in clubs, who loves cocktail parties. Yeah. So I try by all means to cater for all events. It depends on the customer what they want. So yeah, this is for that type of lady who loves to stand out.
Stunning. And it seems like this is perfect for the winter and the summer, of course, with those long sleeves. But of course, you crop the dress to make it a little bit of a mini for a lady who's not afraid to show some leg.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we've got the last one. I see a combination of all your designs in this show-stopping piece.
This one is, it just speaks to me. It says, listen, I am of volume. I love layers, and this one, especially the bodice part, it was inspired by Maleficent, the movie.
Yes.
So I tried to incorporate her horns so that it could have that a little bit of drama.
Oh, a little bit of drama, girl, a lot bit of drama. Your pieces and your outfits look absolutely stunning, absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any advice for young designers who specifically want to go not in like the commercial everyday wear, but more haute couture, something avant-garde?
Well, I would say find your spirit. I believe that couture is not for everyone. you need to really have an eye for fashion that is not everyday wear. And you really have to be bold with your designs and look at for ideas, not only in fashion, look at textiles, look at life, look at you know, different things that you can combine.
A lot, I think.
Yeah, everything that you can combine into having an exquisite line of collection. So it really goes with that you have to find your spirit.
Your thing.
You find your signature.
That je ne sais quoi, the thing that makes you different and stand out from the rest. Well, Zama, thank you so much for bringing not only your incredible wisdom, your accolades, but of course a fire collection that we are definitely encouraging all our viewers to be bold, be loud and proud, and stand in who you are. Now, also don't go anywhere, because I also want to ask you 1 or 2 more questions at the end of the show. Now, after the break, we dive right into a roast leg of lamb recipe with some zesty lemon and garlic. Don't miss out.